1990. Ah, spaghetti.
Mario!
Ah, ravioli.
Mario!
Ah, mamma mia. It's me, Mario. Press start to play.
Random
Stuff in the house.
WTF, why the face?
Let's go adventure.
PB Random Ramble. Number 5. Help. Please someone call the police. These guys have imprisoned me. Help. Help. Help me.
Hello. This is Beranie and I'm here with Pred and Heather and Chad today.
Hello.
Hello!
Hey.
Hello.
Basically halfway around the world from transmission from Germany to Virginia.
That's right.
I like how you put virgin. Really. What did you say that, man? I can't speak English today. Accentuiert. It's in German.
You stressed.
Yeah, you stressed the virgin in Virginia.
Emphasis.
Yeah, emphasis. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a better word.
Yeah, you can
The
tell.
Virgin
This
in
is
Virginia.
English as a second language podcast.
Yeah, that's right, unfortunately. So, we are playing Elite Dangerous today, or maybe we're just floating in space, I don't know. Really, but something in between. And the three of us, which means Commander Chad Valdez, I think is his name. Oh, Pred, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. What
the hell? And Commander Alex Osborne, and me, Commander Beranie. And unfortunately, Heather has no ship.
No. Oh well.
She's the co-pilot.
There we go.
Yeah, of course. Do you have like 2 seats in these ships? No, right?
Well, yeah, some ships do. Like my ship, for example. If you look at my cockpit, I have a seat like right above me.
Okay, you're on top of me and in front of me. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm coming. And
oh, there you are.
They're planning on actually doing this. If you look at like my real ship, the Python, that has like places for like 15 crew members or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I could just fly with you and.
Yeah, if they implement that in the game, they're supposed to at some point.
And then I could do what?
Well, you could, for example, maybe do the targeting or the navigation, or
okay.
Bring me some coffee while I.
That is actually a cool idea.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Which station are you guys at?
Oh, Cleve Hub.
Okay.
It's pretty close to the sun.
Cleve Hub. Sounds like a warrior skill in WoW.
So Heather, what do you think of the game? Are you like not interested in it, or is it not your kind of game, or?
I don't know. I like the exploring aspect of it, but I don't know. It reminds me of Skyrim for some reason, just the ability to explore everything.
Yeah, like the sandbox thing, right?
Yeah.
You don't like that in games, or?
No, I like it. I don't know. I'm not very good at flying or anything like that.
To be honest, I like that part most too. I think the just the exploring part, the fact that you have your whole galaxy simulated in this game, and you can fly across like the whole solar system and then galaxy, and fly to other solar systems and explore real suns and planets that are existent in the real world. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's true.
You're flying really weirdly next
me?
to me. Yeah.
I'm just floating in the air. I'm not going forward or anything. I'm just.
Yeah, to be somewhat like topical, I read an article about Star Trek again. It was a really short article. It was on tracknews.com, I think. And Jonathan Frakes, the guy who played Commander Riker in TNG, said that Star Trek is not going to come back to the TV screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said that he went to, I think it's CBS, who owns the rights to the TV franchise. And he
Yeah.
said that they are not interested in another Star Trek series.
Was CBS, are they big in the States? I don't know. Is it just like one of the TV stations? I have no clue.
It's one. I think it's one of the bigger TV stations.
Okay.
Do you know if that's right? If Star Trek was on CBS, the series, or the many series?
We've never watched it, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. That is sad.
Yeah.
Well, but let me guess, you're big Star Wars fans.
We've seen one movie.
Yeah. That's that is basically my stance about it. I think I just flew into the station.
Yeah, you did.
Where are you guys at?
Well, I'm right in front of the slot, and Beranie is somewhere jammed up at the side of the station.
It's so dark.
Turn on your lights.
How can I turn it on?
I don't know. I thought it was L, but Chad said yesterday it wasn't L. It was some other button.
Well, L is
Landing gear.
no. Oh, on the keyboard.
It might be insert.
Insert. Where is insert?
I think it's so you have German keyboards. I think it's Einfügen.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, that
einfügen.
might. Yeah, it might not even be the
Well-
same button either.
I was able to translate the word, but just not find the button. So,
Oh, okay.
well, anyway, it doesn't really matter now. Yeah, but I don't think I'm really trust. I really trust him because I think he had another plug that he wanted
Chad,
to.
you mean?
No, I mean Jonathan Frakes.
Oh, okay.
And he had an idea concerning the Star Trek series, and he probably wrote it himself, just like Michael Dorn in the
Yeah.
story 2 episodes ago. And it probably wasn't good,
Yeah, I remember. Didn't he like direct some of the Voyager episodes too?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I remember seeing him like in the credits as director or producer or something.
Well, then maybe he has some good ideas and some experience with doing something like that.
Yeah, but I remember when Chad and Heather got their Dragon, what was it called? Dragon Ball game, Xenoverse, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And we talked on Twitter, and I told them that I've never watched Dragon Ball in my life, and then then Chad said that they never watched Star Trek, right, or something like that. So yeah,
I've watched both a lot.
Really? You watched Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I watched Dragon Ball when I was a kid, but before I watched it, I read all the mangas, and then I watched it on TV. And I've watched all of Star Trek, like in the last couple of years. So
You read all the mangas?
yeah, I had them all.
Wow.
That's pretty dedicated.
Yeah, when I was, I don't know, from 12 to 16, I was very much into it. And I still think it's pretty cool. I like, what is his name? Akira Toriyama? I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Well, who's he? Is he like the main character? Or?
He's
the creator,
Yeah,
right?
he drew the mangas, and I think he wrote them too. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe someone else wrote the story, but he drew them. Yeah,
Okay.
So it's his
Yeah, Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, exactly.
We're looking at the one manga we have.
If you have them all, the back of the books, built this huge long picture of a dragon.
Nice.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, yeah, I really like that stuff, and I don't know if you know that, but this guy did the character design for Chrono Trigger, and the artwork on the packaging, and
On the
also
packaging,
yeah.
not in game, or
Well, not really in game because there were no cutscenes and such. But later in the DS version, they implemented cutscenes, which were done by him.
oh, is he famous for any other like anime manga stuff, or is he like?
I don't know. I know that he did the Dragon Quest IX characters also, which I'm playing right now on my DS. So, but other than that, I don't know. So light is L. I managed to find it.
Your landing gear's still down, by the way.
Mine?
Oh, Chad, are you here? Where are you?
I'm parked right in front of Beranie.
Oh, that's you. Oh, you look so you look so cool. So how can I? I was in my options all the time looking for light.
I don't see you. I only see Beranie. That's weird.
So how did it work to select you guys?
Are you down there? Is that you? Oh no, that's an. Whoa, where are you? That is weird.
Okay, I think I have Commander Valdez logged in. Yes, I have.
That is weird. I don't even have Commander Valdez in my contacts.
I don't have you in my contacts either.
Huh? Aren't you like directly next to us, Pred?
I see you. I'm like right in front of you.
And you can't see Chad.
No.
That is weird. Yeah.
Can you see me? Yeah, you can, right?
You mean me? I can't see.
Yeah, you can, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that is weird.
What would happen if I flew onto the planet?
Into the planet?
Yeah.
Oh, you would probably nothing happen. You would
like in Interstellar when he.
Oh, don't spoil anything. I still want to watch that. I haven't seen it.
Okay. I feel like. What is the Kubrick movie called? 2001, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a great book about it. Not about it, but the book that spawned the movie from who is it? From Isaac Clarke? Is that possible? No. Let me look that up.
2001 movie, or?
Yeah, the book. The book basically explains everything that you don't get in the movie. Arthur C. Clarke, great sci-fi author. Yeah, I can only recommend that book to everyone. Heather, you have a book.
Oh, no.
You have like a little book blog, right?
Yes.
And you did read a lot of sci-fi, didn't you?
Somewhat. I've read, gosh, I don't know, Ready Player One and, let's see, Ender's Game.
Oh, yeah. I read Ender's Game. I liked it very much. I think it's a great, it's a really great book. I didn't see the movie.
Yeah, I really liked it too. Oh, don't watch the movie.
Okay.
Well, you can, but it doesn't follow the book very well. Which most movies don't, but still.
Yeah, that's right. It's impossible to compress several hundred pages book into a movie, I think.
Yeah.
But some movies manage to do it better than others still. Definitely. But yeah, I can imagine that the movie isn't as good, reading some of the reviews on IMDb. But the book is really good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite books too.
Oh, what happened? Did someone of you like fly into me?
Yeah. So I've never read Ender's Game. Is it that good?
It's really good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at this list, I don't know, 10 best sci-fi books ever written.
Huh.
And like Ender's Game is like always up there. And but I don't know, but some people are saying it's not that good, and they're like better sci-fi books. And then I started reading what's it called again? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. It's like in the top 10 too. I told you about it, Beranie. It's like with the Shrike thing. It's like two books.
The Shrike thing?
Yes.
What is a Shrike?
A Shrike is a like mythical creature that lives on one of the planets, and they have like pilgrims that go there for their like last, like before they die. It's like a space opera. I'm gonna look that up. Okay. Just continue.
I don't know. Oh hey. Was that you, Commander Valdez?
It was. I've been following you.
Okay. The hardest part for me is just turning around. To be honest, sometimes. I don't know how to do that effectively. I've been playing this game for like 2 hours. And it's really hard to control the ships, I think.
What are you playing? Are you playing on keyboard?
No, I have a 360 controller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that works kind of well, but it's still hard to get used to the controls.
Yeah, it takes a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah, Ender's Game is one of my favorite books, and one thing I found really fascinating about it is that he goes into detail describing the intricacies of no gravity, living, fighting,
Yeah.
whatever. And he describes that so well. You get the feeling he like had to fight in no gravity in these weird situations himself. It's like half of the book he describes these fight scenarios.
Oh, so there's like no gravity at all, or
Basically,
like
yeah.
in the world.
They are in space and they are fighting in these weird combat rooms, one team against another team, and they're fighting without gravity, and so there's no real up or down or left or right, and they have these weapons with I have read it a couple of years ago, so I might not really get everything right, but they have these weapons that freeze the enemy, and then he's out of the game and he's just floating around like without being any help to his team. And the team that freezes all the enemy's players first wins, and that is like the preparation for real fight against the what are they called?
The Formics.
Yeah. I think so, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like a sports thing, and it's preparation for
kinda.
war.
Yes.
Kind of.
Okay.
And it's all kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
okay.
really well written, and the characters are really cool and strong. And how's this little kid called Bean? Is he called Bean? That outsider kid?
Yeah.
That is like really intelligent. I think so, yeah. And the main character is a really cool character that I liked. I like the book. I can only recommend it.
But it's not like a coming of age story or anything.
No, not really.
No.
No. And I would say it's probably more like it's not like a hardcore science fiction book.
No.
Because
Yeah.
I've read some other ones that, like, some other science fiction books are kind of hard sometimes to I don't know, you get overwhelmed with all the like detail and whatnot. But this one really sticks to the points it wants to make, and it doesn't stray too far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's right. I like books that are complicated and full of weird ideas, science fiction books too. But I also like these really focused ones, like this one. I think my favorite books are pretty like convoluted though. I think my favorite sci-fi books are Neuromancer. Have you read that? From William Gibson?
No.
And
Do you have it?
Hmm?
Do you have it?
I don't have it. No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And also, what else? Neuromancer, and from what is he called? Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash, and they're both like cyberpunk books. They're full of weird technologies that no normal human being could think into existence. It's really crazy, and broken characters that are in search of something that they will never find. I like these kinds of sci-fi books.
Snow Crash, but that's not the movie, right? That's Snowpiercer, right? I'm mixing.
Yeah,
something up.
that's a different thing.
The train movie. Okay.
But I'm really interested in Ready Player One because it's said to be so good, and it's going to be a movie soon, isn't it?
I know. I was excited to hear that.
So you think it's a great book?
Yeah, I really liked it. It's interesting, and he uses a lot of references from the 80s, and it's just really cool.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And it's going to be a movie by Spielberg, right?
That's awesome.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fitting when you say 80s movie references or 80s,
Yeah.
80s references. Because that's when he made the movies with all the references. So how do I get to the like free camera?
Yeah, could somebody could you guys accept my wing invitation, because I think we have to be in the same instance, so I don't see you guys anymore. I think I'm like in a different peer-to-peer instance.
Accept wing invite. Okay, yeah, I did. Why didn't I? Why wasn't that like highlighted on the social?
I don't know. It just doesn't come up. It's pretty weird.
Where does it come up at?
Oh, it's in at the top in the comms panel. I think the second one. The second.
It has both of your names. Oh, there. Well, no, it says invite to wing.
Yeah, invite me to.
I can't. I can invite Beranie, but I can't invite. Oh, now I can. What on earth?
What is engage wingman navigation lock, by the way?
Oh, that's my like FSD drive is like slave to yours, and it goes automatically into the over light speed when you go over light speed, so we can travel together at the same time, more or less.
Okay, that is nice.
So about like Ready Player One, because I listened to the audiobook like a couple of months ago, or like a year, and now at the moment I'm listening to Mr. Mercedes. It's like the new Stephen King book, or like not the new one, but one of his last ones. And he does a lot of like modern day technology references, like Facebook and Twitter. And I always like think, I don't think these books are going to hold up very well.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like ask the teenagers, or like the young people of now, like in 20 years when they're like 30 or 40, and they read a book full of 80s references. You know. Can they really relate to that?
Ah, that's a good point.
Because you know that is something, or like Facebook. You know, maybe like in 20 years, Facebook doesn't exist anymore, and you read this Stephen King book, and he talks about Facebook all the time. Everybody's like, "What the fuck is Facebook?" So that's the thing I was asking when I think about Ready Player One, because it's like full of these old video game references.
Yes. I had a hard time when I didn't know what the game was. I was like, I don't know what I'm trying to imagine.
Yeah. A lot of things like even I don't remember. You know, like if you go like the really early games like from the 80s that I haven't played, and just like you said, you know, it's hard to really imagine something.
So you read it too, Pred?
Oh, I didn't. I listened to the audiobook.
Oh, okay.
Well, that counts as reading it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. For me, it's reading.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
For me, it counts. Oh, Pred. Oh, hell.
We were both in the same instance now.
Yeah,
awesome.
I know. Almost flew right into your tail end.
I'm gonna.
Just like in real life.
Oh, whoa. Sorry, Chad. Did I?
No, you didn't hit me.
Okay, that's good.
So, why can't I shoot at you guys?
Oh, you shouldn't. You get like a fine or something.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
It's weird. I can't target you. There you are. Never mind. Ignore me.
I don't even know how to target anything. Oh, it is.
But since we were talking about audiobooks, really, I think if you're going to read Ender's Game, you should probably just listen to the audiobook, because it's really good.
It's a good audiobook, right?
Yeah. And in the end of the one that I listened to, Orson Scott Card actually says that that's the way he prefers the book to be, like, experienced.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
that's interesting. Yeah.
Because he evidently started out writing like screenplays and like plays for the stage, so it's more. I don't know. He said it's more fitting for like audio or having it read to you.
Yeah, I have read. I have listened to the audiobook too, and I think I remember that part. I listened to the English audiobook because I listened to all the English books in English, because I think so much stuff gets lost in translation.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have because I like to listen to a lot of audiobooks in German, because I think, well, that's my opinion, right? The production value and the speakers, the narrators, are so much better at speaking parts and different voices than the American readers.
Really?
Listen to a Stephen King audiobook read by Stephen King. It's horrible.
No,
for me,
it's awesome.
No, it's not. I think it's horrible. His voice is like really thin, right? And he speaks in the same voice the whole time.
No.
Well, that's my opinion. I think because like audiobooks, because we have like a huge dubbing scene in Germany, right? I mean, like every movie that comes from the States is dubbed in German.
Yeah.
So we have like professional dubbers, you know, like the Bruce Willis voice in German has been the same for the last 25 years. So there's like a really professional scene, and I think that really shows like in audiobooks, because these people like they haven't done anything else like in the last 20 years to speak voices like actors.
I don't think you're right.
And that really that really translates into the audiobooks. I listened to like what was it, Game of Thrones audiobook, like the first 2 books. I can't listen to it. It's horrible. The speaker is horrible. He's monotonous.
Oh
No.
gosh, that would be terrible with a bunch of characters. Like who's who?
But I think he especially does a good job.
Yeah, maybe in the later books, but I like the first or the second one I thought was pretty bad.
Huh.
I don't know, that's just my opinion. I mean, I like movies in English and everything, but like audiobooks, I don't know. But like another good example is Neil Gaiman. I think he's great in English. I really like the Neil Gaiman books in English because he's just a great narrator. But some people,
He reads them himself.
Yeah, like most of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not really most of them. I remember.
Doesn't he?
I remember reading, listening to Stephen King stuff from himself, but it's just like 2 out of 6 audiobooks I've listened from.
No, I mean like Neil Gaiman, not Stephen King.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman. I don't know, and then
You don't know Neil Gaiman?
Yeah, I know him, but I haven't read a book.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't read any from him yet,
He
but
did
I want to.
the American Gods thing, like
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nancy Boys, whatever they're called.
Nancy Boyce.
Yeah.
That's
It's another god thing. It's like another novel about gods traveling in human space,
Oh, okay.
pretending to be humans.
The books are supposed to be really good, right?
I think they're good. Yeah.
Cool.
I
will check them out. And I remember, what was his name again? I just looked it up. Damn it. Arthur C. Clarke, who wrote 2001, A Space Odyssey. He has a great voice, and he's a great reader, and he read, I think, 1 or 2 of his books as audiobooks, and they are great, for example. But most of the other stuff I've heard is like 2 or 3 different male and 2 or 3 different female readers who are all very, very good at what they do, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just like a preference thing, right? I mean,
Probably.
what you like. But one thing I don't understand about like the American productions is, I have the feeling that whenever you get an American audiobook, it's like made in, I don't know, 96 bytes, whatever, you know, the sound quality.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any depth and everything. You know, it's like really, it's like radio quality, a little better.
Yeah, but that is maybe because they are all from the analog cassette tape times.
Oh, you mean but still the new ones are like that too, right? I mean, like the Game of Thrones stuff, the new stuff.
Oh no, that sounds better.
Okay, maybe it's just because
the 80s books are all books
the
on
old
tape.
ones.
Yeah, books on tape, and you can hear in the digital files when the tape is, the side of the tape is coming to an end, and it's, you know, it sounds better at the end of the side than at the beginning because it was listened to more at the beginning of the side and stuff like that.
The magnetic tape like wore off.
Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, what else do we have? Well, you have so many movies. I saw a picture on your blog.
Oh gosh.
Of your movie shelf. It's crazy. How many movies do you have? It's.
Oh my gosh, we've gotten a lot more.
we went yard. Oh my god, Pred.
Oh.
We actually went yard sailing yesterday.
Oh.
And we bought like
More.
another dozen movies at least.
Oh no,
we
I flew into you.
We like movies.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought
Gosh.
some. I thought you were saying you sold some.
Oh no.
I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to sell some just to make more room.
At some
How many
point.
do we have? So on DVDs, it's like
I don't know.
500.
Something
wow.
like that.
Yeah.
That is.
And
a
then
bunch.
VHS, we have. I don't know, like.
We have a lot. I could tab out and actually check our spreadsheet if you guys want.
Oh, you have a spreadsheet. That is cool.
Yeah.
we have to, so we don't buy things twice.
That is awesome. I bet Pred is a fan of that. He's the master of spreadsheet in my world.
I do like a spreadsheet for everything.
Yeah, I start to write things down too, but I like if I met Pred a few years earlier and he told me about his spreadsheet obsession, I would have thought he was crazy. But now,
yeah, I have one for about everything too, so I can understand that.
I can now too. But it's really nerdy still to have a spreadsheet for everything. But I like that in a positive way. I mean that. And I like Philip K. Dick. Have you read anything from Philip K. Dick?
No.
No.
He's a great sci-fi author.
What did he write?
He wrote. Let me check. I can't think of titles of books on the top of my mind.
Okay, so real quick, while I have this number, we have, before we put in the stuff that we bought over the weekend, we have 717 movies.
Oh,
wow. It's 278 DVDs, 297 VHS, and then 23 Blu-rays, and then a bunch of other random things, so.
Oh, that is a large collection, man. But it's cool. It's awesome.
Do you have like an extra room for that?
No, it's all in the living room. And then for books,
without putting all the stuff we bought.
Yeah, we actually have 838 books.
Oh wow.
Most of those are Heather's. I would attribute like maybe 20 of those to me.
Well, I maybe have 100 books, and I've read like 80% of them.
That's really good.
I don't know, maybe. But yeah, from when I was a child to now, so 800 is a lot more.
Heather's book collection is a lot like our Steam library, where we have a lot of stuff, but the percentage of what we've actually played is pretty low.
I'm getting there. I just keep buying too many.
Yeah, but that's a common thing with books, I think. Most people I know that are avid readers have so many books and they haven't read a lot of them. Yeah, that's normal, I think. So Philip K. Dick has written, and you will know that, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, the literary thing that is the basis for Blade Runner.
Wow.
A Scanner Darkly, which is also made into a movie. And Minority Report, also a movie.
Oh, really? Minority Report. That's the Tom Cruise movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he has done the Valis trilogy, which was, I think he was psychologically ill at that time. You cannot read that stuff.
Really?
It's impossible, honestly, yeah. He was crazy at that point in his life.
Is it just so confusing? Or?
Yeah, it's really the ramblings of a genius, crazy person. It's totally crazy. I think he has been taking many drugs in his life, and that's the point where it shows. In a negative way. Yeah. Yeah, but he's a great author. He writes really awesome books. Scanner Darkly is awesome, and Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep is pretty different to Blade Runner, the movie. But I couldn't say what I like more. I think I like the book more, but both so great and kind of different. Yeah.
Thought about doing a Blade Runner adventure game let's play.
Oh, that's a game from the 80s too, isn't it?
No, it's from the 90s, I think. It's like, it looks like a 90s game, like a Sierra game. You know, like the typical Monkey Island, Indiana Jones.
That looks dangerous.
Oh,
what we're
shit.
doing here. There was a moment when we touched each other, all three of us. Oh no, I'm spinning in space aimlessly.
Oh.
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 Oh. Well, I I have no control over my ship, but the shields are holding.
That's good.
Maybe I should put all my energy in the shields.
So let's play. What are you guys up to? Like YouTube? Or shouldn't I ask that question?
No, it's fine. We haven't actually sat down to record anything new, but we still have a big backlog of stuff. Yeah, so we still have Brothers, Tale of Two Sons.
Yeah.
We have that done.
Oh, you have that done?
Yeah, we just have to edit it and upload it.
By editing, you mean they just like put the voice with the video, or are you going to cut?
No, we'll just got to put the voice together and line it up and make sure the audio levels are the same. Because just like Beranie was saying, we're really quiet, and it's just because we're using a headset that sits on our desk, and we both talk into the headset, so it's just hard to get our voice to be really good.
But honestly,
so we have to turn the video game down a lot.
But for that kind of technology, you sound pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually I was really impressed because I bought the headset before we planned to do the YouTube stuff. I got it for DayZ actually, and it actually ended up working out really good. So
yeah, I think so too. I wouldn't have thought that a headset just placed more or less in the middle of you two would make such good results.
We should take a picture of it. Just
Yeah,
to
I'll
be
do
like
that.
our technology.
yeah, we have a really crap setup.
But Brothers is a great game, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, did Pred fly into you or did I?
Somebody hit me.
They just want a hug.
So I
It's
could.
like space kissing.
In space, no one can hear you smooch.
Nope, nobody can hear you scream.
So if I wanted to like link with your weird space. Oh man, I can't really think of the word now. Engine. To be able to follow you when you go into like faster than light speed. How do I do that again?
You choose like in the comms menu. There is something by my name, which says engage wingman lock.
Okay, I did
Nav
that
lock.
already. That is cool. So
Oh, you did that.
we could do that, all three of us, and then we could fly to a faraway place, right?
Yeah, we could. I mean, Chad and I are still not in a wing, which is weird.
Invite me again because now that you're actually showing up in the thing.
Ah, now it works probably, right? Yeah.
Yep, I got the invite now.
Oh, awesome.
Perfect.
Oh, my landing gear is still out. That might be the reason why I can't shoot.
So did you get some more upgrades yesterday, Chad? Did you?
I think I upgraded the frame shift drive,
Oh, okay.
and I got different guns. Yeah, I changed the weapons.
Did you get some gimbaled lasers or?
Yeah, I got one of them's a continuous firing one, and the other one's a whatever not continuous is.
Discrete? I don't know.
It's like the main laser you start with, but it's on the gimbaled.
Ah, okay.
Can I
Okay.
shoot now? Oh wow, I can shoot now, and I have a fine now. Great.
So we can kill you now, right? To get your bounty.
You think you can kill me? I don't think you can kill me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you probably can. It shouldn't be so. What is the word? Cocky?
So what else are you playing right now? Are you any major games except for Elite or?
We just got Naruto, one of the Naruto games for Heather. We've been playing that a little bit. We plan to finish Alien sometime, but
Me too.
this game has kind of taken my free time.
Yeah, it's like one of these like full-time games, right? you can't really like dabble into it for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah.
So, what could we do in the game now? The three of us that would like not require that much attention.
Oh, like while recording?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I mean, you guys could do a dogfight against each other. That would be fun to see.
You just blasted my shields.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
And how far away do we have to fly to not get any fines?
Oh, there's like a no fire zone, which is not far away, just a little from the station, I guess.
Okay.
So Naruto, what do you do there? Is that like a action role playing game or something, or?
It's a fighting game.
Oh, it's just like a 1 versus 1 fighting game, or?
It's pretty much like the Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Did you watch any of our videos on that?
Yeah.
It's made by the same company.
Yeah.
It's the same style game. It has like a story from the anime, and you basically when they fight, it gives you control and you have to do the fight.
Oh god, yeah, I'm terrible.
Sound terrified only talking about it.
Other than that, we haven't really been playing too much. What about you guys?
Alien is one of my free time games right now, and then there's Dragon Quest IX on the DS that I've played for like 30 hours now almost, but I heard that the game has 200 hours of content, so far from done. And then there's Try, my Let's Play, and now there's Elite also, since yesterday.
So are you enjoying Dragon Breath of Fire? What is the Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest is pretty cool, yeah. It's an old school round-based RPG, which is,
it's like like the early Final Fantasy things, right?
Yes, Final Fantasy, yeah, comparable, yeah. Well, it's a nice little game. The story is really weird, actually. Sometimes I just got to a point where you are some kind of a god or like a divine creature, and you get the assignment to guard over a small town. And just when you're about to start to do that, you are something goes wrong with like a big huge holy tree, and it loses all its fruit, and they fall to the earth, and you lose your like divine powers. And now you have to collect all the fruit on the earth and try to save the day. But the fruits have been picked up by humans and eaten, and they like get corrupted now.
Oh wow!
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I don't. The story is pretty weird sometimes. It's really Japanese kitsch cheese. Yeah, but it's fun, and I don't know, it's like a warm, fuzzy feeling when I play it. It's really cool. Could be because I played in bed. but it's it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really old, and it looks pretty modern to me, and it plays really old school. It's good. It's not as good as Chrono Trigger, which is like my favorite of the genre, but it's good.
Yeah, there's so many games in that genre I would really like to play.
Definitely.
But they're so long.
Yes.
Like most of them are like 80, 100 hours something.
Chrono Trigger is actually just about 40 hours, I think. So it's one of the shortest of the genre.
Yeah.
I would love to play Persona 3 or 4, but they are both like over 100 hours.
Yeah, 5 is coming out now, right, for the PS4.
Yeah, I've heard something about that. Do you know any details?
No. Since I'm not planning on getting a PS4, so.
I see. Yeah, but we have two in our chat that have a PS4.
Yes.
Yeah, we have one.
Pretty jelly about it, actually.
Two games for it.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah,
But you got the Last of Us with it, right?
Yeah, but we already had that on PS3, so we'd already played that, and we gave the DLC or the downloadable code. We actually gave that away to somebody else who could enjoy the game. Yeah, because it's not really a game you can play a second time and get a different experience.
Oh, so you only got like a download code and not the game as a...
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of sad. I mean, it's sad that they don't even give you like the full box game.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're trying to push towards less physical copies because with everything they've got on the PlayStation Store now, they're always promoting the downloadable stuff, and I don't know how I feel about that, but
the games are very expensive, right? Even in the store.
Right.
It's the same price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually really I fought a friend of mine, the one who got me on Steam. I fought him a long time because I still have a hard time accepting digital copies of games as opposed to physical copies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like a collector, right? So it must be hard for you to not have the physical copy.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know. There's still that doubt that if anything ever happened to Steam,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of the games require you to have Steam to use them.
I'm afraid too that might happen. That would be really catastrophic. 300 games gone.
Yeah.
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 Probably won't happen in the near future, but who knows? You're absolutely right. It's kind of weird, but at the same time,
just like with books and versus audiobooks,
or ebooks, yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, we have a physical copy in our hands, but if anything ever happened to the digital one, then
I don't know. It's kind of like the out of sight, out of mind. Like you don't, because I have a ton of books on just the Kindle, and I'm like, I don't even think about those books because I just want to read all the physical copies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like a different sense of like value, right? I mean,
yeah.
Same with music. Like since all the music is like digitally distributed, it's like you have so much music. But I remember like being a teenager, like a young adult, you have like the CD or something, and it's like you really value the CD and you listen to it like, I don't know, 50 times because you bought the CD and it's in your hands. But now it's just like, well, okay, it's some data on my hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the other
we actually
hand,
have a lot of CDs too.
on the other hand, the CDs they break pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
They scratch and then they jump, and so you might get more rotations out of your digital copy. It's the same with vinyl. It won't hold forever.
It's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. I mean, when you like play a game, it doesn't make a difference if it's a digital bot game or a box game. It's just the way you have the value like at home. You bought your money. Maybe it's just that feeling.
But who's to say that digital copies will last forever? What if years from now we switch to different audio formats and newer software doesn't recognize the old formats?
Yeah, you're right. Who's to say? No one. So yeah.
I mean, it's probably similar now, right? When iTunes started and you got all your MP3s, right? And now you have the FLAC format, which is like much better. But you bought like a CD, like I don't know, 5 years ago when it started over the internet, and now there is a better format out there that you can't get anymore. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. It's just.
At the same time, it's nice to not produce so much waste with
That's true
with
too.
the packaging. That's one positive thing about digital copies. But I totally see all the negative arguments too. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Can you say that when you're in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on the fence.
What kind of proverb is that? Do I imagine like a Mexican guy going over the border, getting stuck on the fence? Or when did that come to existence?
Now I'm imagining that. He's like, I'm on the fence, hold on!
yeah, he's in the middle, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that has a very detailed story behind that statement. I think it just, somebody who wanted to be on both sides and just didn't know which side to go to.
That is so funny.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, Beranie. You were talking about being
Oh no,
on the
you didn't.
fence.
I was done. I was finished. And I think you're probably right with the origin story of the proverb. That must be it. I mean,
what else, right?
oh, I finally caught up to you guys. I was flying behind you like for ages.
I was in the station paying my fines.
I'm actually following you, Beranie. I don't know if you're following.
Oh, now you are maybe.
No, you've been following two people, and I've been following you.
Oh, really? I thought I was following you two guys. Well,
Some random guy.
But I was playing like follow. Oh no! Oh jeez. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh no! It was my fault entirely. I think. But I think it's always two people that are to blame when a crash happens. But that was mostly my fault. Anyway. So, do you have any games, upcoming games that you're interested in? The Witcher 3 is coming soon, right?
I don't know. The only information I knew about that was the little Twitter messages they came out with the woman eating her fingers. So
what?
I have no interest in that game based on that advertisement.
Oh, there's a woman in there that eats her fingers?
I don't know. The picture of it was disgusting, and it had like bloody fingers coming out. Like
Ugh.
I don't know. It was weird. So I blocked that, and I haven't seen anything from Witcher 3 since.
Well, that freaks me out.
That sounds weird, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
disgusting.
I don't know what the advertisement was, like if it was one of the characters or something, but
She was hungry.
I guess.
Yeah, I have some.
Yeah.
I have some clips actually that might fit the situation pretty well.
Yeah, that one trailer is like really, really awesome.
Steaks, sausages, and hot dogs, sold by the side of the road.
Pred and I watched Troll 2. Do you know the movie?
We know of the movie.
Yeah, and I captured some audio clips, and it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah,
but you haven't watched the movie.
No.
No, but you don't
that
have
one,
to.
like that weird.
It's the one they consider
they're gonna eat us or something.
Yeah, and it's like considered one of the top 10 worst movies ever made.
Yeah.
What the hell, Pred?
Did I hit you?
Somebody hit me. Maybe that wasn't you.
No, it was probably me.
Oh, I didn't. Well, my favorite clips from the movies are, for example, this one.
My ancestors came from Stonehenge.
That's so funny.
She's a weird druid, and then there's like this priest of the goblins who preaches the disgusting properties of meat and flesh because the goblins only eat vegetables and plants. And when they want to eat a human being, they have to transform him into a plant first. It's so weird, and the whole speech of the priest I have here is like a few seconds long. Wait a second.
Flesh! And by flesh, I mean all that stinking, disgusting meat. Hamburgers! Steaks! The steak sausages! And hot dogs! Sold by the side of the road! The stink!
It's a pretty great movie.
The humans nourish themselves with these, violating their own bodies, infecting themselves, creating uncurlable elbows,
The most disgusting thing is coming up soon.
smelly bladders, nest of infection, Clusters of hemorrhoids. Vicious. Stinky. Excrement.
He's saying clusters of hemorrhoids. That is so disgusting.
Best way to land.
Alright, Pred.
Oh, you did land?
I'm attempting to, but there's this giant ship in my way.
So you're in this station?
Yeah, I figured it'd be a good idea.
Oh,
to
this
pay
is
my
not
fines.
good. Oh shit. Okay, I died.
Oh no.
Serves you
That's
right.
okay.
Is your important ship, your expensive important ship gone now?
No, I bought a cheaper one. That's okay.
Okay. I will try to land too. Because I think that's one of the most fun things about the game. Trying to land. But I don't really... I have trouble like flying towards the station in the right angle and way and speed. That's one of the hardest parts, I think.
Yeah, that's the only thing that still trips me up.
Yeah,
The rest of it's not too bad.
exactly, and then it's turning around its own axis the whole time.
Yeah, there's actually this setting in the options. It's like a rotational correction or something, because like when you're in the station, the station still turns, right? But when you're in the station, your ship automatically goes with the station, so it's easier to land. You can actually turn that off, and then it's like almost impossible to land because you have to like, you know, go with the station like the whole time to land while it's turning.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Yeah.
nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I'm doing, I think, now. Anyways, looks good. Oh yeah, I'm inside. Oh, I have to like request landing, don't I?
Yeah, you will get shot if you don't request the landing first.
Oh no!
You have to fly outside first before you can request.
Oh no! I didn't remember that.
Yeah, that happens a lot, and it happens to people who like traders who have a lot of money and who do this, like fly into the station a lot, and they forget sometimes, and then they get shot down, and all the cargo is lost. And
Beranie here blocking the
thing.
Yeah, the hole. Beranie stuck in the hole.
No, I'm outside. Well, now I have like more fine on my head than I have money on the bank. It's funny because it's
unless
true.
if you haven't upgraded your ship yet, you're better off to just like fly into the side of the station.
Oh really? Well, maybe. Can't I just start hyperdrive or whatever it's called and fly right into this beautiful planet here?
I don't think they have impacts yet, do they?
no, you will just get pulled out of super cruise.
Yeah.
And if you're like, if you fly into the sun, you will just overheat, I guess, after you're pulled out of super cruise.
Which probably makes sense. You'd probably burn up long before you actually
hit the sun,
surface.
right?
Yeah, makes sense totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just crash into the station, I think, then.
Does that erase your fines? I think it does.
Or maybe I'll just try to fly inside with at much speed as possible. That is. Oh no! Oh no!
I don't think it erases your fines.
Oh, I'm stuck.
I know if you drop below 1,000 credits and you die, you end up with 1,000 credits again, because that happened to me a bunch.
Oh really? Because you have like 600,000 what's it called? Credits, right? So
who does?
Everybody does.
What? No.
1,000? Yeah, no, only if you crash your ship. So if you like buy a ship now for I don't know 100,000, and you crash it, but you don't have the money to pay the insurance, it gives you like automatical like a credit for 600,000 something.
Huh.
And whenever you earn money, it will just withdraw something from that.
Eject. Eject.
Oh,
So this sounds like a really confusing money situation.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't understand the insurance on my car, let alone the insurance on my spaceship.
Yeah, I don't know what that means too. My ship has been destroyed. Sidewinder. Okay. Yeah, fines minus 1,100. Space money.
So I guess it didn't fix it.
Well, on the old one, I think. And I get a free new one. I don't know if the fines are gone now.
Probably not.
Probably not, right? Anyway, so do you have any other topics? My English is pretty good today, by the way. Also.
Yeah, I can talk it all. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. Probably because
you're so nervous.
Yeah, we're nervous. I think so too.
So, what kind of music are you guys into?
A lot, basically. Right now, I really like to listen to all the folk and singer-songwriter stuff that I'm kind of reproducing on the channel sometimes. But I also like to listen to generally all kinds of rock and sometimes a little house stuff also. And sometimes even a bit of hip-hop, so basically almost everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same way we are. We're all over the place with music.
Yeah, sometimes I even like jazz, but not that much stuff. But you know, some examples of it, and I'm not that much into classical music, but there are also quite beautiful things out there. So I don't know. It's really all over the place, as you said.
What about Pred?
Oh, it's probably the same. I've always been into more of a rock kind of music, I guess. I'm not as sophisticated as Beranie with my music taste. so I'm still into a lot of like mainstream rock stuff. But I also like the folk music. Like, I don't know, Bonnie Prince Billy is like one of my favorite guys. Like Wilco, I like a lot.
Yeah, I think we're both pretty much into Americana a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, do you guys have any, like, is there any German music that you enjoy or any that you prefer?
Very little.
Yeah.
There's this scene, and this might be interesting to hear for non-Germans, that emerged, like, from when is it? End of the 90s, mid-90s, that is called Hamburger Schule, which is translated to School of Hamburg, or a way to play music in Hamburg, and it's mostly like indie rock, and it played in a certain way from Hamburger bands. And I heard that a lot when I was teenager, but not that much now. And there are very little really good German musicians. People will probably disagree, but that is my opinion.
Yeah, there aren't very many, or there aren't any at all, I guess, German bands I like.
There's one Austrian band that is really funny right now. By funny I mean they are really original and humorous, and like really they are really fun to hear actually. And
what are they called?
They're called Bilderbuch.
Okay.
Which is a picture book, I guess, in English. Bilderbuch. I can only recommend them. They are pretty awesome. Yeah, but it's more a fun way to approach music than a very serious way. They are over the top in almost like all of their elements, like the lyrics and the instruments, and the guitar player plays like Prince sometimes did, like these 10-minute long solos, and then the next part is more like an electronic techno part, so they mix it up pretty wildly, and it's really fun to hear. Bilderbuch. I can only recommend that. Do you guys have Spotify? The Spotify subscription?
No.
No.
But we have YouTube.
You can, yeah. That's what I thought. Can you read that? What I just typed in?
Yeah. I don't think I'll fit in your cargo scoop there, Pred.
Oh, that's not my cargo scoop.
Get in there, Chad. Get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should write that down and look for it. It's pretty funny. They are Austrian, but it's the German language, just with a little different accent. And they did like. What did you say? You're just getting very quiet.
Sorry, I'm trying to dock in Pred's hole.
Yeah, it looks like my cargo scoop is in your ship's mouth. Come back here.
I got as close as I got as close as we could and took a screenshot.
I might have.
Have you guys heard of The Lonely Island?
No.
No? It's a music group.
The Lonely Island?
Yeah. I don't know. I would assume if you've been on the internet too long, you would have known. But they're basically a what would you call
parody?
It? Kind of like a parody group.
Ah.
They don't do specific parodies, but they do silly songs.
Oh yes, I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat, and
I know them.
Jack Sparrow.
Okay, I thought you would know them. So.
I know them. Then they are funny. Yeah, isn't like Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions also from them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I jizzed in my pants.
Yep, jizz in my pants.
Yeah, they are awesome. Definitely. I don't know if they're that good without the videos, you know.
Right, probably not.
But the videos.
Which is very confusing. If not.
Yeah. And I'm still saving their albums on my Spotify account right now. The Whack album, and they have a commentary version. I don't know how that works.
Commentary version. Do they talk during the song?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. That is really weird. Jack Sparrow, mother lover. I just had sex. I'm on a boat. YOLO. Yeah. Oh man, they did a lot of albums actually. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, and they probably got rich off YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, I could see that.
Probably.
They rack up views pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, our like 5 to 100 views per video cannot really compare. Unfortunately.
We have one video that has like 900.
What was that one?
The
Daisy?
Yeah, one of the Daisy ones that I posted on Reddit.
No. Yeah, sometimes when you post a video on Reddit, it like gains a lot of views, but sometimes it gains a lot of hate also.
Yeah, I think it worked out good for me because I was part of a different group, like a, what do you call it, like a private group, and then one of the moderators for the Daisy Reddit is actually a part of that group also. So, like I'm on the good side of the Daisy Reddit people, I guess.
I get it. Yeah, probably. That is a good position from which to approach something like that. I'm always afraid to post anything on Reddit, actually.
Yeah, we posted a BioShock one on there, on one of them, and it was there for like 20 minutes on their page, and it got downvoted like immediately.
Yeah.
They're like, nope.
Yeah. That is like it always goes when I post anything. So I'm not even bothering posting the videos, but yeah, you probably should do some self-promotion like that if you want to get some exposure.
That takes work.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's true.
I've got a spaceship to upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys cannot even render videos at the moment.
Do what?
You can't even render your videos at the moment because you have computer trouble.
Oh yeah, render. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, no problem.
I'm thinking it's just where we got the dual monitor. We got an adapter, and the problem started right after we got that, and I don't know what to do other than to uninstall that and see if it fixes it.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's just drawing too much, because it'll render short videos just fine, but anything over a certain period of time, it just locks up. And I've like allocated as much of the the memory to the program as I can. So but all I can think is that it's using some for the display adapter now too.
Yeah. Well, weird that the adapter would have this effect, but if it
and it might not, but
yeah,
that's what I'm assuming.
Well, if it started when you installed it, then all points to it.
Right.
Yeah. Weird. And you had to install a driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably that might be the problem. Yeah. Huh.
But I like having two screens.
Yeah, it's awesome. I want to have two screens too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Pred and me, we actually had the same screen, which was a TV, like a flat screen TV, and he replaced it with a regular computer screen, and I still use the TV as my computer screen, which is a cheap solution if you have a TV, but it's not really ideal.
Yeah, our setup with our desk, there's no way a TV is gonna fit on here.
Yeah, it's on the wall behind, like right behind the desk. And yeah, it's actually too big. It's not good for the eyes, probably, also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, and I have very little time to make LPs in the last weeks because of several things, and that's kind of hard for me. And then I'm doing the Try Let's Play. And the Try Let's Play, when I record an episode, it goes like this. I record for an hour, I edit for an hour, and I have like 10 minutes to 15 minutes of a video. It's anti-productive, that game. Yeah.
That's how a lot of ours is, because we actually go through and listen to the entire thing when we're editing, because we have to make sure that there's no spikes in the audio or
coughing
or that the bird is chirping in the background that we have to cut out.
Oh gosh.
Huh.
It's just, maybe we're just caring too much.
Yeah. Maybe the mic picks up too much of the ambient sounds. I don't know.
I tried turning up the sensitivity on the mic, and it sounds like a whirlwind from our computer fan. So we can't do that anymore.
Okay, well, that is not good. I have stopped editing all these little things, but it's easier for me, probably because my mic is extremely insensitive, so I have to be up close, completely like at the mic with my mouth, and everything that is happening in the room is basically not on the recording. My cats could fight each other, and you couldn't hear it. It's awesome. It's perfect. So I don't have to do that. And
I want to see a video of that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I have to catch them at the right moment. That's always hard. And I don't have a really I have a kind of newish photo camera, but it does not do great videos, unfortunately. I don't know if it's the codec or whatever it is. The software side, probably.
Yeah, the camera that we have, it does great as long as you have a lot of light.
Yeah.
But as soon as it gets any darkness to it, it looks like crap.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem with this one too. And it does make great photos in the dark, but videos not at all. It's a little disappointing. Anyways. So guys, what do you think? I think we're about an hour in. I just flew at the station again, into the station again. You think we should end the thing?
It's your guys' podcast.
Yeah, I think an hour is a good time. So, what do you think, Pred?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Maybe next week we can invite Sunesha, maybe.
Well, yeah. I haven't. I have to catch up on his videos. I haven't seen any YouTube video like in the last 4 days.
Yeah, he did a new Subscriber Sunday video where he showed his village, and it was really, it's a great video, except for the shaking camera. he walks around with the camera, and it's so trembling. It's pretty funny actually. But the village is beautiful, and he's right next to the ocean.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
We'll have to go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, and he's talking about some interesting things. For example, he thinks about doing let's plays for hearing impaired or deaf people, like with closed captioning.
Isn't that something I said
cool.
like 1 week ago?
No, you said we could do something for blind for blind people.
Blind people. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. Describe the scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
that's what you said.
incorporate it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
And both ideas are great, but I think his idea is a lot less work than doing a let's play for a blind person.
Yeah, because sometimes I watch Let's Plays and then I fall asleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't fall asleep, but I'm starting to fall asleep, so I don't look at the laptop anymore or at my tablet, and I'll just listen to the guy talking. And if he's like a really good narrator, and he starts talking about what he's doing right now and what's showing up, right? It's almost like I don't even have to watch it.
Sometimes, yeah.
And I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that you say that, because I actually, when I listened to your Pred, when I listened to the Fallout 2 Let's Play, I actually rarely watch it because I'm usually at work or like walking, so I'm actually just listening most of the time, and I can still, because Fallout 2 doesn't have like any in-depth like scenes or cutscenes or anything like that. It's not hard at all.
It's just like dialogue, right? And and all the scenes and stuff, and it looks the same, more or less.
Right.
The way you present it, it works that way, because you read out all the dialogue and all the text that is important. So you could actually basically, with not much more work, turn that into something that a blind person could follow.
It's true.
Yeah. Maybe if you have that in mind, right, and start saying something like, "Oh, look, we have a town here, and there's a saloon right in the top left," or something. You could maybe do it a little more detailed.
Yeah.
Maybe after I finish my 120-part Fallout 2 Let's Play, I'll start doing something.
Yeah, but Sunisha said maybe some channels can work together on this, and I think that's really interesting. I don't know how much work it would be to completely implement subtitles completely for Let's Play, but I think it's doable. I don't know.
Doesn't the YouTube subtitle thing work automatically?
Well, yes, but not really well.
Not very well. I get it.
Yeah, I think so. We have this one German viewer that watched my God Hand videos.
Oh, he drew you a picture.
Oh yeah, he drew us a picture, which is awesome. And he drew some pictures, like small comics that are pretty cool. His avatar, his handle on YouTube is explode. What is it? Explode, pause, move, pause.
Yeah,
I think so. And he watched my God Hand videos with the subtitles on, I think, because he commented like once that the subtitles were extremely funny at one certain time spot in the video, and it was extremely funny. So maybe he watched that completely with subtitles all the time. But I think they are very wrong most of the time.
Yeah. Maybe if you're like a really good and English speaker who speaks very clearly, maybe that works better.
Yeah.
But what you could do is Chad, the voice attack, right? The It like gets better and better the more you use it, like in recognizing your voice, like your own personal voice. So maybe if you do like a let's play and just leave that like a text recognition word processor running, you know, you would have like the whole subtitle more or less for the game, for the let's play already per episode. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true, because you could leave. Well, even Windows, their default voice thing works okay.
Yeah.
But you could just have that open in like a Word document or however that would work, and then just as you're doing it, I guess it would just type it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You're talking about what is the name of the module in Elite?
It's like a voice attack. It's like the third person. What the hell am I talking about? Third party software, right? The voice recognition where you can like put commands or do commands with your voice. Yeah.
The one that you have to.
Yeah, right. And Chad has it too, right?
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need that too, I think.
Yeah. Well, Chad bought a different one. Chad bought Legend, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
I'll have to check that out. Okay, guys. Let's finish it up, I think. It was great having you.
We had fun. Glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, me too. And you're welcome on it again, of course. Next time, or I don't know. Sunesha asked me if he could be on this time also, or he not asked me directly, but he like threw it out there in a comment, and I thought it would be too many people with him on also. So, but I might be wrong. I don't know.
No, I think it'd be good to have one person different each time. I think like we learned with that time we all were in the Card Network. It was kind of chaotic when there were 5 of us trying to talk.
You're right. So is one of you just on top of my ship right now?
You're not even here.
Yeah, you're somewhere else.
Well, then it's an NPC, obviously. Okay. Anyway. Okay, then let's say goodbye. And see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.